Well, yeah, I mean, that's Kurzweil, who is definitely an optimist when it comes to the future, is actively working on these ideas. He's mostly interested in nanotechnology, artificially intelligent, tiny little robots that can cause us to become more machine and to compete with whatever we create outside of ourselves. And that will be one way that we ensure our survival. He's desperately looking for a way to download his brain to be able to house it in a different body later. In those ways, you can kind of look for optimistic ways of ensuring our survival. I don't know. I think that'll definitely occur to some extent, but I don't have any reason to be optimistic about controlling our creations. I don't think we've ever had we don't have a great track record of doing that.
What do you mean?
Well, industry, the systems that we create, political systems that we create, people we put in power. I mean, all sorts of things that we believe are helpful for us that end up, destroying us, or at least destroying our environment, or taking away our rights, or enslaving us to some way, or whether we give make corporations citizens, or there's so many different things that we do in order to help that go beyond our control. We give up control. So I just don't have any reason to believe that even if we made self-aware machines, that somehow we would make them so that nothing bad would ever happen to us from it. Yeah, when we create something, we become dependent on it. It doesn't feel like they are just tools. It feels like they become what we build our lives on.
Right.
And so when that's taken away, or when that shifts, or when it starts to cause damage, we can't take it back because now that's how we live. So I get that these factories and our cars and all that are destroying the climate. They're causing sea levels to rise. But what are you going to do? Not drive your car? What are you going to do? Not fly in a plane? And so we get to a point where we're so dependent on the things that might eventually be annihilating us. Yeah, I mean, well, in New York, you don't have to drive a car, so I don't have a car. That's good. That's helpful. But I fly in planes. I'm part of I'm in the system. I'm part of the system. I live on the grid. I try to do what I can, but I'm part of it as well.
And
I mean, the one thing is being aware of that. My sister is a climate scientist down in Florida, and she's part of this thing called Mom's Clean Air Force that I try to advocate for all the time as well. I think the movie's actually a lot about luck, right? And how you need talent is one thing, but luck.
Oscar, down here for you, right, Oscar.
I've never been to the Chinese theater at all, actually, so this is my first time doing that.
And you're doing it as the lead in a Coen Brothers film.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Straight ahead. Oscar, right here.
It's good to meet you, Nathan.
It's good to meet you too, Ken.
It's a research facility, and I want to talk to you about what I'm researching.
You want to see something cool?
Hello.
You are dead center of the greatest scientific event in the history of man.
Do you have a name?
Ava.
Answer me this. How do you feel about her?
Her AI is beyond doubt.
No, nothing analytical. Just how do you feel?
I feel that she's amazing.
Self-awareness, manipulation, sexuality.
Are you attracted to me?
Now, if that isn't true AI, what is?
Caleb, there's something I want to show you.
Can we talk about the lies you've been spinning me?
What lies?
Today, I'm going to test you.
Why me?
Caleb, you have to help me.
What was the real test? You.
Is it strange to have made something that hates you? What will happen to me if I fail your test?